Tails is the call, and tails it is. It's a good toss to win. They really need to make most of the conditions now. These are the playing 11 for the respective teams. A lovely day to play. In comes the fielding side. Here come the openers.
Pace bowler into the tank.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready?
Batsman getting into position to face the first ball of the innings.
Nudges it for a single.
Batsman getting ready to face his first ball. And he helps himself to a 6. That was an absolute gift for the batsman, and he cashed in. Here we go. Wonder where the next one is going to fly. That is in the air and in the gap as well. Goes for 4. That's a very unorthodox kind of a field he has set. Gone and well caught.
He is taking the long walk towards the pavilion.
He has gone for a loose stroke. The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field.
In the air, this is 6. It's a magnificent strike.
What good batting that is. Excellent shot making.
He seems to have carried his form from the last match.
That's hit straight to the fielder. Spinner into the action from the other end.
There is a fielder at cover.
Inside edge and bowled. Great bowling.
Has to walk back to the pavilion.
What a great ball. Look at that. Ball thrashing into the stumps. Batsman getting ready to face his first ball. Batsman can't find the gap. It's straight to the fielder. He is arguably one of the best hitters in world cricket. He is unlucky there and once again hit straight to the fielder.
The bowler is bowling from his favorite end. That's got to be out and given. Oh, that's close. It's a huge appeal. That is a very good shout, and they're going to review it.
Right, checking for a no ball. Fair delivery, no problem. Reaching outside. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. You can stay with your decision. You'll be on screen now.
Has to walk back to the pavilion. That is an aggressive field in place. I like how they're going for wickets at this stage.
Right.
That's hit straight to the fielder.
The captain has been good with his field placement. Spinner into the action from the other end.
Fielding team can now have more than 2 fielders outside the inner circle. Straight up in the air, and that's a 6.
Outstanding shot. It's a bigger boundary there.
Oh, he has got a wide range of shots. What is he going to do next? That's 4. Didn't time that well, but definitely would be pleased with the result. Well, he has got the license to go here. Crowd is going crazy.
That's into the gap. Should look for 2. They're converting 1s into 2s and 2s into 3s here. That is excellent running. The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field. They are calling for 2. They're converting 1s into 2s and 2s into 3s here. That is excellent running.
Strokes it into the gap for a single. Change in the bowling. Pacer being brought back. There is a fielder at cover.
He read the length perfectly. That is a beautiful 6. Oh, that's marvelous. Looks even better in the replay.
This is scintillating batting. Wonder where the next one is going.
Great shot. He has dispatched that, and the fielder can only watch it land into the crowd.
It is showtime. Crowd going mad here.
That is a very quick single taken.
He has been ruthless against the fast bowlers in this series.
They have run the first one quick. That is excellent running between the wickets. Looks like there will be a lot of slow balls coming.
Oh, shot, but only a single.
They would definitely have a score in their minds. That was a quick single. Nice running between the wickets.
Inform fast bowler into the attack now. Expect some serious chin music.
The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field. They have run the first one quickly and should be looking for two. They're converting ones into twos and twos into threes here. That is excellent running. It's nicely timed. We'll only get one though. He's calling for two. They're converting ones into twos and twos into threes here. That is excellent running. That's into the gap. Should look for two. They're converting ones into twos and twos into threes here. That is excellent running.
There is a fielder at cover.
They are calling for two. They're converting ones into twos and twos into threes here. That is excellent running.
Nudges it for a single.
That is excellent running between the wickets. Last ball of the innings coming up.
That is six. That is just magnificent batting.
The first innings comes to a close. The target is set and the openers rush to the pavilion to get padded up for the chase. The umpires lead the fielding, keeping wickets in hand.
Pace bowler into the attack.
The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field.
That is four. Time that to perfect.
Another field change.
Can he do it again?
They have run the first one quick. That is excellent running between the wickets.
Fielder placed at point.
That's a very loose shot at this stage of the game. They're packed one side, making the batsmen go for shots like those on the other. Excellent captaincy. They have run the first one quickly and should be looking for two. That is excellent running between the wickets.
The bowler is bowling from his favorite end.
What a catch by the fielder.
He is taking a long walk towards the pavilion.
He has gone for a loose stroke. Batsman getting ready to face his first ball. Missed that completely. Pacer introduced from the other end. Batsman getting ready to face his first ball.
That is huge appeal. Bowler thinks he's got the batsman, but the umpire thinks otherwise. There is a fielder at cover.
Oh, didn't have a clue about that one. Would have been frustrating having missed out on the last one. Plays and misses. He should look to get his eye in before trying something extravagant.
That is in the air and in the gap as well. Goes for 4. That was pretty ordinary delivery. Got what it deserved. He seems to have carried his form from the last match.
Glorious, absolutely glorious shot, and it runs away for 4.
There is no better sight than watching him bat at his best. That was good bowling and a sharp catch. He is taking a long walk towards the pavilion. Inform fast bowler into the attack now. Expect some serious chin music.
The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field.
That is in the air and in the gap as well. Goes for 4. That is straight out of the middle of the bat. Here we go. Wonder where the next one is going to fly.
That is a superb shot of a pretty good ball.
He seems to have carried his form from the last match.
Oh, he picked up that nicely. Beautifully picked up all the way.
That is a very good shot. Excellent placement and timing. Oh, he has got a wide range of shots. What is he going to do next?
Unable to break free. Missed that completely. Would have been frustrating having missed out on the last one.
Strokes it into the gap for a single. That is huge appeal. Bowler thinks he's got the batsman, but the umpire thinks otherwise. Deep point in place.
That is a nice shot. Timed it beautifully for 4.
Change in bowling here. Spinner into the attack now.
Batsman getting ready to face his first ball. It's nicely timed. Will only get 1 though. He's calling for 2. That is excellent running between the wickets.
Deep point in place. That is in the air and in the gap as well. Goes for 4. He is an improved player now. You make a mistake and you pay the price. Well, he has got the license to go here. Crowd is going crazy.
Wide ball signaled by the umpire.
He has been ruthless against the spinners in this series. Hit on the body. It's a nasty delivery.
इधर तैयार रहना, बहुत जोर का कैच आएगा.
That is an absolute beauty. He is taking a long walk towards the pavilion. He is arguably one of the best hitters in world cricket.
What a catch by the fielder.
Has to walk back to the pavilion. That is huge appeal. Bowler thinks he's got the batsman, but the umpire thinks otherwise.
He had no option but to go for it at this stage of the match.
That's 6. He picked up the length very early.
He has picked up the length on that so early. Spinner into the action from the other end. Batsman getting ready to face his first ball. Would have been frustrating having missed out on the last one.
That is in the air and in the gap as well. Goes for 4. This is scintillating batting. Wonder where the next one is going.
That's into the gap. Should look for 2. That is excellent running between the wickets.
What a match this has been. It's a jam-packed stadium here today, witnessing an edge of the seat thriller here. That is brilliant work by the wicketkeeper, and he has got the batsman out stumped. Has to walk back to the pavilion.
The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field.
That is brilliant work by the wicketkeeper, and he has got the batsman out stumped. He is taking a long walk towards the pavilion. Deep point in place.
Oh, hat-trick! That is a great bowling performance. The players shake each other's hands.
Let's congratulate